You have been investigating officer for how long?
For the last 21 years.
21 years. And may I tell you, I've been at the bar in courts my entire life for more than 60 years.
My Lord, I appreciate.
Yeah, thank you. Now, you and me have learned that in court, we assist the court to find the truth of the matter. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah. You and me assist the court, the judge, to find the truth of the matter. And this court is sitting here to find the truth of the matter.
Lord,
Yes.
My Lord, that is correct.
Yeah. Whatever happened, you and me were not there at all. And the judge, of course, was not there. So we're trying to find out the truth of the matter.
That is correct, my Lord.
Thank you very much. Now, I'll go and ask one question. Did you say that the lady is the one whom you are told took the deceased to hospital? Is that correct?
That is correct, my Lord.
And of course you believed that. Is that correct?
I believe that, my Lord, there was a witness who was also in the same vehicle with the lady
Yes,
and the deceased.
yes. And the purpose of taking the deceased to hospital was for the doctors to save his life. Is that correct?
My Lord, that is the assumption.
Yes. Now, the lady you have referred to as Catherine, was she a neighbor or what was she?
My Lord, she was a neighbor.
She was a neighbor.
The deceased was in D6, whereas Catherine was in D10.
D10.
That is a floor on top of hers.
Yeah, thank you. I hope. What did Catherine tell you? How she came to know about this matter?
My Lord, Catherine told me she had noises coming from a lower floor. She didn't want to go straight. She called the security officers who are manning the estate. That she was hearing a lot of noises, which were, in this case, more than the normal. So the security men came and actually knocked on her door, and they went straight to the floor below. And that is the D6.
Sorry. Let us, may I deal with the word noises, if you don't mind? Yeah. Did she say someone was screaming? Or what did she say?
She never, what she had was, toka kabisa, and it was in a loud voice.
It was in a loud voice.
Yes.
Did she say how long she had been a neighbor?
She told me she has been living with these neighbors for the last 7 months.
For the last 7 months. Thank you, Nayo. Did she tell you that this was the first time she was hearing these noises, or she was hearing, loud voices?
From what she told me, my Lord, that was not the first time she was hearing noises.
Exactly.
But this particular day, the noises were more loud than the usual.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, were you talking to one another in English or in Swahili when you were talking to her?
to Catherine.
Yeah, to Catherine.
My lord,
Not that there's anything wrong with the Swahili. I talk a lot of Swahili. All that I'm saying was she talking in Swahili or in English.
what she had, she described in Swahili.
She was talking to you in Swahili.
Yes.
And she told you that this was not the first time she had heard that at all.
That is correct, my lord.
Did she go further and tell you that the couple, or the husband and the wife, were fighting from time to time?
My lord, that is exactly what she said.
About how many times was he told you, or how often? Was it a weekly affair, or a daily affair, or how often, or how frequently did this happen?
My lord, from her description, she said they normally fight.
They normally fight.
That is correct, my lord.
You are a very senior officer, having served this state. Did you say 21 years?
21 years
Yes.
in active investigations.
Yeah,
my lord.
21 years, that's quite a long time, very long time. Did she disclose to you whether a report or a complaint had been made to the police about the fights?
My lord, she never told me if there was any report.
And did you yourself try to find out whether any complaint had been made to the police?
I never got any.
You never got any.
Yes, that's true.
Yes. Now, this Catherine, she's a mature woman, is that correct?
She is about 53 years.
About 53 years old. Yeah, she's a mature woman. And a married woman, is that correct?
She has children.
Yeah, she's just got children and so on, yeah. And did she tell you when they were making, if I may use your phraseology, that they were making a lot of noises and so on, quarreling and so on, did she tell you whether she herself had made effort to go to their apartment or to go to the house to find out what was happening?
I didn't get to that point.
You did not get to that point at all. Yes. Now, as an investigator, did you go out of your way to find out from the police records whether any report had been made about this couple?
I never got
You
any.
did not at all. Don't you think that it was desirable or necessary that you should make such a complaint? You should find out whether a complaint had been made at the police stations.
Ordinarily, when there are complaints like that,
Mm-hmm.
they are normally dealt with at the station level.
Exactly. So if I put to you that my instructions is that a complaint was made or complaints were made to the police by the wife sometime, would that surprise you?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying, just listen to me. Would that surprise you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
It would not surprise you. By the way, did you take a cautionary statement from the
Did he
accused?
take a course in?
Whether he took a cautionary statement
Okay.
from the accused. Did you take a cautionary statement from the accused?
Before
No, the answer is either yes or no. Let us not go into a lot of things.
a cautionary statement was written, my lord.
Was taken
Yes, my lord.
by who?
Inspector Mwai.
Inspector Mwai.
Yes, my lord.
Will I surprise you if I tell you the cautionary statement has already been produced in this court?
I'm not very sure if it was or it was not.
No, it was not. I've not seen it. I've not read it. That's what I'm saying to you. That a cautionary statement hasn't been produced in court.
My lord, before the statement was, it is in record.
Now I'm asking you, the actual cautionary statement I'm putting to you has not been shown to his owner at all.
I'm not aware.
Does that surprise you?
I'm not aware.
Yeah. And am I right to say that a cautionary statement is vital in matters of this kind? Am I right?
You are right.
Thank you. Now, you have been kind enough to tell his owner that you went to the residence of the deceased and the accused. Is that correct?
That is correct, my lord.
Yeah. Was there a crowd of people outside the residence?
My lord, it was early in the morning. That was around 2
Please,
a.m.
I will just answer my question. Such a thing happening, I've lived in Nairobi for the rest of my life, really. Would it attract people? Were there people outside that someone has died? Or were there people outside when you went
My
there?
lord, I found only security men.
Did you see?
Security men.
Are you serious?
My lord, that is my correct
You did
version.
not see anybody else at all?
I never saw anybody other than the security men.
Are you serious?
I am.
Okay. Did you meet any neighbors apart from Catherine? Did you meet any neighbors at all?
No.
Hmm?
No, my lord.
Mm-hmm.
No neighbor was there.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you entered the house or the apartment, did you see anybody at all inside?
There was nobody inside.
Again, are you serious on that?
I'm serious, my lord.
I see. Let me ask you then a very blunt question. What steps did you take yourself to ensure that the scene of crime was not interfered with?
My lord, the doors were locked with that police tape.
The doors were locked.
Yes.
Yes, but answer my question. What steps did you take yourself to ensure that the scene of crime was not interfered with?
Clocking the doors actually is what we maintain.
Mm-hmm. You did not take any steps to ensure that the scene of crime is not interfered with, like to put there some kind of board on scene of crime and so on. It's not interfered with.
There is a police tape which actually, when you mark a scene of crime, when you put it around, everybody will see this is a police place which has been preserved.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what we actually did.
You did that.
Yes, my lord.
That is all that you did.
That is.
Nothing more than that at all.
There was a security, the community security was there, and they maintained that all the place was not interfered with.
About how many people?
There was a security man in charge and around 4
What's the
security
name
guards.
of the security man?
There was a fella, somebody Khaemba, if I can remember the name.
Hmm?
There was a Mr. Khaemba.
The name is Khaemba.
Yes.
Who was there?
Yes.
And there was a security man in the neighborhood, looking after the apartment, that's correct?
That is correct, my lord.
Anybody else? Was there some other people apart from that?
That was the guy in charge and some 3 or 4 guards. I can't be very specific about the number.
Now, apart, if I may take you back, apart from Catherine being kind enough to tell you that she used to hear a lot of noises from time to time, coming from the house or from the apartment and so on. Was there anybody else who told you something similar to that?
I can't remember any other person.
You're very young. You're very brainy from what I can see. You can't remember anybody else mentioning to you that actually these people used to quarrel or fight from time to time, apart from Catherine.
Catherine, the neighbor.
No, apart from Catherine.
My
Nobody
Lord,
else.
Catherine told me. I
Yeah.
didn't get from any other person.
Thank you very much. Now, apart from Catherine volunteering, telling you that information, what steps did you take, would you like to tell my Lord, what steps did you take yourself to find out how these two people were living together? Can you speak up so that my Lord can hear you?
Can hear him. Can hear him clearly.
Oh, thank you much, my Lord. The ears are good, mine are at least effective. What steps did you take to find out from other people in the neighborhood to tell you what was happening between the accused and the deceased?
My Lord, I never saw it in a way that probably this thing was so much escalating that it reached that point.
So you never tried to find out from other people to investigate that at all?
Not my Lord.
I'm a bit surprised. Yeah. Do you know this gentleman?
Which gentleman?
This one. Yeah. Would you be
My
kind
Lord, I know
enough-
him.
Would you be kind enough for him? Yeah, I can see you. Do you know him?
My Lord, I know him.
Hmm?
I met him at the hospital during
No,
that
I'm
night.
asking you, do you know his
I've
name?
answered, my
Have you
Lord,
ever
I
seen-
know.
Have you ever seen him before?
Not before the day we met at the hospital.
But where did you see him?
At the hospital, St. Paul's.
At?
At the hospital, St. Paul's Hospital.
Yeah, you saw him.
Yes, my Lord.
And he told you his name.
He told me his name.
Hmm?
He told me his name.
His name is who?
Thomas.
Tom, thank you very much. Please sit down. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, he told you?
His name is Thomas, my Lord.
Thomas. The African name?
Balu.
Hmm?
Balu.
Balu. Yeah. Now, this Thomas, you met him at the hospital, is that correct?
During that fateful night, my
Yeah.
Lord.
And you had communication with him, is that correct?
Not prior, before the day we met.
No, at the hospital, you talked to him,
At the hospital, yes,
and he talked to you.
he talked to me.
Yeah, he answered some questions. He asked you some things, and you, yeah,
What I established that he was the brother of the deceased.
yeah. Now, can you tell him exactly what? Can you tell his lordship exactly what happened between yourself and himself?
I can't remember anything about talking about fighting between him and the brother. I don't.
Is there anything significant which you would like to tell my lord in your relationship between him and yourself at all?
Other than knowing that he's the brother of the deceased, I didn't have any other relationship with him.
Absolutely none.
Absolutely none.
By the way, how old are you?
I am 51 years old.
And your memory is still good, is that correct?
To the best of my belief.
Yeah, you still have good memory. Is that correct?
To the best of my belief.
Yeah. Is it correct that you took the keys of the car from that accused and you gave to him? I'm not asking you here, it's not a Pythagoras or binomial theorem that I'm putting to you.
My Lord,
Yes.
this is a case of 2022.
That is not fair to the witness,
Hmm?
Dr. Khaminwa.
Hmm?
To
I
tell him
apologize,
that
Your Honor.
the question is not Pythagoras theorem,
Yeah, thank you.
because then you start now
I'm
blaming the
sorry.
witness and making
Yeah.
him
No, I'm
clear that
asking,
it's a difficult,
is it true
easy
that
question.
you,
Just asking the question. So did you get the car keys or any car keys from the accused that you gave to Mr. Thomas Barrow?
thank you, Honor. Thank you.
That is day after the crime scene officers documenting the blood which was at the vehicle, my lord.